emergency live session. Emergency live section. Let's get a good emergency live section. How is everyone? Hi everyone, I am live. I need to answer questions, question and answer section. Hi everyone. You haven't seen me online for my last live section was 2 Sundays ago, I reckon. I have not been feeling well, but let's do this. The comment section is filled up and DM too. So let's get down with the questions, okay? Hi everyone, welcome to my live section where we talk visa, Australia visa, New Zealand visa. It's very important you know what's happening so they don't dupe you, okay? Hi, as you come, please like my video, drop your question. Let's take the questions. Good afternoon, ma. Please, ma. Good. I have questions on the comments as well I need to be answering. Sometimes it's too much to answer those comments one by one, but I promise I'll always come here. If you have your question, please drop. Hi, hello, how are you? Anaga, how are you? All right. These questions, one day it popped up on my, thank you for liking my video. Please do like my video, thumbs up. Thank you. This question popped up one day and I read it. I said, I need to address it. He said, good afternoon, ma. Please, ma, how I think he said, I have gotten a job offer from Australia, but they don't want to sponsor. So I was thinking I should go with visitor visa. Please, what do you think if I can be able to apply for work visa once I reach there? Please, I need your advice. Okay. One thing for sure, thank you guys for the like. If you haven't liked my video, please like. So this person says he has gotten, I don't know whether it's a man or a woman. I can't open the picture profile or something. Fitness Finland or something. So this is a YouTube comment. He said, I've gotten a job offer in Australia, but they don't want to sponsor. Should I come with a visitor visa? Okay. One thing for sure is that you know that with Australia visitor visa, you cannot work. It's no work condition. Good. But in this situation, for this person to ask me this question, he shouldn't be asking me this question. That's where he's getting it wrong. Okay? If you get a job offer in Australia, and they're happy to offer you a job, but they don't want to employ you, it is between you and the employer to sort out. So he shouldn't be asking me if he can work, because if it's coming because of that employer will be able to assure him or her that when he comes over here, they can give him visa 482 sponsorship while he's in Australia and a visitor visa. So not me. One thing is that Australia visitor visa does not allow you to work. However, if you have a private arrangement, that is your business. Because now it's like you already have an employer and you are coming, whatever you arrange with the employer or whatever. However, you should know that the condition for Australia visitor visa is no work. So, my dear, go back to the drawing board. Go talk to this employer and figure out if it's possible. If you come, if there is a way, they can sort you out. Okay? Which visa will be good for a PhD holder from Nigeria? What are my chances? Okay. Are you a lecturer? What are you doing? A PhD holder is not a profession. It's just like someone said, what visa will I apply as a master's holder? On what? What is your job currently? Where do you have skills? Australia work visa is about qualification and experience. So PhD without experience is as gone as anything. Okay. So you should be looking for post-doctoral qualification. So many universities advertise that postdoc. So many universities. So that's what you should be aiming for if you're a good researcher. That way you should be aiming at. If you don't have any experience, like you're not a lecturer. If you're a lecturer, come with a pathway of a lecturer. You will see it in the skill occupation list, okay? And you follow their skill assessment. I think for lecturers, you must have at least publish at least one research project in a reputable article. Or what do you mean by what? You must have published one article in a reputable journal as a lecturer. That's part of their skill assessment. I think it's done by VETSS and so on. But if just a PhD without a job or something skills, please go for postdoc. You will get from universities. They're always advertising postdoc every time if you're good in research, okay? What visa can I apply as a pharmacy technician? Why are you saying pharmacy technician / caregiver? Which one are you going for? If you're a caregiver, you can only apply for visa 482. Go and check my playlist for caregiver and no. I'm going to advise you that caregiver job is hard to get from outside of Australia now. That gap has been bridged. So it's hard now for them to bring someone from outside, okay? So because you're going to do your skill assessment, and that skill assessment is going to cost you. However, it's a survival of the fittest is your decision, okay? Now, as a pharmacy technician, you are qualified. It's a 48 for sure. 482, which is employer sponsored. However, it is hard to get employer sponsored as a pharmacy technician. It's not one of those skills that people are looking for to bring someone from outside. No for that. Because anyone can be a pharmacy technician. Currently, it's not in a scarce occupation. Okay? People with this thing, secondary school qualification can be trained to be one. Okay? On the job training and stuff. So that gap has been bridged. So you should be aiming for independent visa like 491 and 190. 491 is your best bet, okay? So it means that you're going to do skill assessment, do selection criteria. Look for my videos on how to find Australia 5 years work visa. It is on this channel and it's one of my recent videos. Please find it, okay? Gosh, too much question now. Wanting to take the previous questions. Okay. I have 2 certificates. Okay. I've explained your 2 certificates, caregiver and technician, pharmacy technician. My husband is a fire alarm engineer. We see a lot of openings in Australia for that role, but they require some certification. How do we go about it? You said they require some certification. Tell me that certification. So how do I know which certification you are talking about? Tell me that certification. Let me know whether it's something you can acquire online or something that needs you to be in Australia for you to acquire. Okay? Tell me. Please, my husband is a fire alarm engineer. You've seen so many openings, but they require certification. How do you go about it? What are the certification they require? You don't tell me, I don't know it. Okay? I am a medical laboratory scientist. What kind of visa? Lab scientist, it's hard for you to get visa 482 visa sponsored. I will tell you the truth how it is. Lab scientist, why it is hard is that you must be registered. So you need to do your skill assessment just like a nurse. However, it is not hard. Why I say it is hard is that some of you are running away from skill assessment. So if you do your skill assessment and registered, professionally registered with the board, so your skill assessment requires exam. That is why I said it is hard, because some of you don't want to toe that part, okay? Lab scientist, your skill assessment requires exam, okay? Exam is included because it's part of registration with the board, okay? So for someone to employ you as a lab scientist in Australia, you must be registered with the board, which requires you to write exam, okay? So that's the only way you can get a sponsorship visa. And also, that is the only way you can get visa 482. Visa 491, 190, or 189. Okay, you must do skill assessment. Check my video on how to do skill assessment. It will show you even the visa patterns and everything you need to know. That visa is a one-stop shop for anyone that wants to come to Australia. Skill assessment is on this channel and is on the playlist. Okay, that's what you go. However, if you want to downgrade as a lab technician, it is on you. You don't write to you're not writing an exam for skill assessment, but you still need your English for your skill assessment, okay? However, you should know what you want. But I think it's currently lab scientist gives you more opportunities to come to Australia than lab technician, because that gap of lab technician, just like pharmacy technician, has been closed last immigration year. Okay, that gap has been closed. Mercy, yes, I just said let me come online. Let me quickly come online. This one cannot pass 30 minutes. I'm gone. I will disappear. My voice is coming back a little bit. I had a terrible flu. It's the worst I've ever had in years. I felt like, is this still flu or something is happening to my body? Like, I was wasted for almost 2 weeks. Okay. Thank you, Madam Jane. My name is from Tanzania, Africa. Come down here. I haven't finished reading. I don't have. Okay, you're looking for job. Look for job. If you don't have money, make sure you have a skill. Like the other lady, I shared her story that got what do you call it? Meat inspections fully sponsored. Sometimes it's grace. That's why I say to people, in whatever you believe in, as you are searching for this job, you believe in God, you believe in universe, you believe in Allah, you believe in water, you believe in air, you believe in sand, any what you believe in. I believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth. I pray to him. So whatever you believe in, as you are looking for the job, please also be praying and believing in that thing, okay? So if you don't have money or you made up your mind you are traveling, it's about looking for a job. Now you need to have a skill, because miracle doesn't just happen like that. You need to have a skill so that you know the job. You can't just be looking at a job that you're not qualified for. You'll be looking for a job that you've shown that you have experience in, okay? Yeah. Hello, ma. I'm an English graduate and I have, oh God, English graduate from, okay. Who said it? I'm an English graduate and I have close to 9 years in sales administration. What would advise? Sales administration. I don't know what you mean by. Are you an administrator in sale? I don't have anything. I don't think there's any occupation there. But sales, marketing managers and sales managers and stuff, that's a big job because it's a management job, okay? Management, sales manager or whatever it's called. I can't remember the real name, but it's about managers, sales management or sales managers. You need to give organogram in your skill assessment. So they need people that are real managers. Then marketing managers as well can be someone that is onto sales and marketing and advertising on anything. But you need to have a proof, okay? That you have you're an English graduate, but you're not very specific. You should tell me your job role. Telling me I'm into sales, it doesn't make sense to me. Telling me you're into administration, it doesn't make sense to me. Tell me I am a sales, I'm a marketer, a company marketer, or you tell me I'm a salesperson for a company. Then I know how many years you've been in sales. You want to go as a marketing specialist. You have a proof for that. It doesn't matter whether you have English. You're an English graduate. What matters then? That's marketing specialist does not require any professional registration. So what they do is that if you do not have any qualification in marketing or sales, what you must have, or in business or anything related, what you must have is at least 5 years experience in that as a marketing specialist, okay? Then you go for your skill assessment. They will take 3 years there to equate it to the degree, but you must have a degree, at least a degree. So you equate it to the degree of marketing specialist, then the remaining 2 years will be your work experience, okay? Check my video on skill assessment. Hello, ma. Will you advise anyone to study public health currently? The thing about public health is that there is no, you won't go and get a job that is written public health. It can be environmental something, a population health something, or epidemiology, or it needs to be specific. Okay, there's no need of asking whether I should advise someone. If you have a admission to study abroad as a public health, once you come in, you will decide what you want, the area you want to go in public health. Okay, or you want to change course, that is on you. Okay, however, in abroad, public health is still thin, but getting a job from outside as a public health specialist is hard now, because a lot of people in the country and migrants are also studying that course already in the country, so you can't get a visa sponsorship for that. Okay, how are you? Please, I'm just joining. I won't go, but I will try. We are 15 minutes already here. I will try. I am from, how are you? Everybody, how are you? I'm fine. I'm getting better. I have experience with nursing what? Nursing assistant or housekeeping. Okay. Elizabeth, if you're nursing assistant, Elizabeth, Tanzania, and you sure you have experience, even people that have 1 year experience, I don't encourage them to go do skill assessment. I know what I'm saying, especially when you're coming from Africa. If you are from UK or any other country coming with 1 year experience, I will say okay. But someone that wants to employ someone that coming from Africa should be able to see that he has more than 1 year experience as a healthcare assistant. Okay, so Elizabeth, the process is rigorous. It's not really rigorous. Skill assessment for healthcare assistant is very easy. It's an easy process. You must have at least 1 year experience, that is 12 months experience, or you have a certificate that incorporates how many hours? 120 hours of practical components. However, most people are using 1 year experience for that, and they're getting their positive skill assessment. But where the cocoa is, where the challenge is you getting a job, because for that visa, the government has said you can only come as a caregiver with 482 unless you got a job and you have been sponsored by someone, an employer from Australia. Okay. Clinical, I don't know what's the clinical coder. Check that occupation, clinical coder, in the skill occupation list. Maybe you will find it. I don't even know what it is. Please, I would like to know the easiest visa. Gosh, the light is shining on my one that acquired. I have a master's degree and 3 years experience in testing and in teaching, and 1 year experience in data analysis. Data analysis is not a scarce skill in Australia anymore. Data analyst is not a scarce skill in Australia anymore, because I noticed that gap was closed in the last financial year, last immigration year. And data analysis is one of the easiest IT skills people are getting. So that's one thing, just like public health now. That's one thing. When something is very easy to get, that gap closes easy. Data analyst gap has been closed. You won't see it as a scarce skill anymore in Australia. So it's hard for you to get a visa sponsorship job on that. Okay. As a teacher, you say you have master's degree. I don't know whether you have teaching qualification, because some people do master's degree in admin, education administration or something, which doesn't qualify you as a teacher. Okay, it's administrative part of a teacher. Okay, theoretical part. But for you to get a teaching job in Australia, you must be registered with the Teachers Board. Okay, and the only process is during skill assessment. I made a comprehensive video on this channel, how to migrate to Australia as an overseas teacher. Overseas teachers is on this channel. Find it. Everything was explained from A to Z with explanation and illustration. There is a skill assessment, there is English requirement before anything can happen, before you can get any visa or any job in Australia. Okay, I'm a nurse. Actually, I want to study masters in nursing, but one of my English band score is limiting me. I don't know how I should come in with public health. Okay, you are a nurse. You want to study masters in nursing. Is it the masters in nursing that will qualify you for registration, the one of 2 years, or the one for just as a postgrad? I want to know. Okay, coming as a public health, you still need to go back to to nursing. That's the thing. And you still need to write the English. So I want to tell you, you cannot run away from it. Most people that come as public health, they end up writing exam and going to do nursing. Okay. So even if you come, it is totally your choice. It is your choice. But I will tell you that when you come, still, you will still want to do that nursing, and you're going to write that English again. That's the thing. Okay. I'm a phone technician. I don't know about phone technician, and I didn't see that phone technician in a DAMA agreement. Check it in occupation list, please. Have 8 years teaching experience in Nigeria and presently working as children support worker in UK. Tell me your experience. I need to talk some. I think I need to make a post on my YouTube, on my Facebook channel, about this teaching, about children support and support, community support and something support. But you know, when there is this support, community support, youth support and everything, you know how to structure your CV to fit in once you have experience in that area. Okay. So teaching, you are not currently teaching in the UK. If you have a teaching experience in Nigeria, you must have a teaching qualification. Is it that you have NCE, or you have Bachelor of Education, or you have postgraduate certificate in education, which comprises a practical component when you are doing it. If that is what you have, and you have your experience at least in the last 5 years, you can go and do your, what are you teaching? Are you teaching primary school or secondary school? If you're teaching secondary school and you're teaching English, social studies and this thing, forget about it. Don't even try it, okay? However, if you're teaching primary school and teaching other science and maths and stuff, this thing, yeah, go for it. Go do your skill assessment. You need English 7788. Find my video on how to migrate to Australia as an overseas trained teacher. Find it and it will guide you. However, for that children support something, can you check occupation list and see if there is any occupation list that is associated to that skill? Okay. A Ghanaian who lives in Italy with my family, with Italian citizen. I have a certificate of disability and care assistant nurse. Hey, if you have Italian citizen, hey, which means you have Italian passport, what you would do, the easiest way for you to come here, this one is a Joro. Come with working holiday visa, okay? Go search for working holiday visa, okay? Don't come with your family yet. Come, one person come, okay? All right? With that working holiday visa, you are entitled to work in Australia because you have Italian passport. Then when you sort yourself out and get an employer that will sponsor you, when you have Australia experience, then you can bring your family with you. Does it make sense? I shouldn't be telling you this, but make I tell you, make I yarn you small expo, where you no pay for. Okay. How can I pay for Australian skill assessment? They are not accepting Nigerian MasterCard. I don't know why they are not accepting Nigerian MasterCard. I don't know. People I support, I've done with, what they do is that they wire it in. When I confirm that the money is in my account, that's only when I pay them. I don't do general service for people, but I don't know about them accepting a Nigerian MasterCard or something. I don't know. Maybe find out from them what other means can you pay, please. Okay. TRCN certificate. Who waiting be that one, Kwana? How I go take note that one? TRA certificate. Where can I get the occupation skill list? Ooh, are you new here? Oh, okay. When I post this, because all these questions will disappear, okay? Are they, who asked me that question? Where can I get? Yes, are they doing? Okay. When I post this live, come under it and ask me this question, okay? I will post a link, because now when I post this, all these questions will disappear. I won't see them. But when I post it and you ask a question, I will see it and I will post the link for you, okay? Okay. Alex. And I'll post other one, even the skill assessment one for you, okay? You can ask me all the questions you want there so that I'll see it and I'll post the link. Oh, Alex. Alex, how are you? Kenya experience in civil engineering. Having experience for 5 years. Okay, Alex. As a civil engineer, okay, you have to do your skill assessment with Engineering Australia, okay? When you do your skill assessment with Engineering Australia, you need to provide a portfolio. You will see when you go to Engineering Australia, Alex, first of all, find my video on this channel, go to my playlist, find skill assessment, my skill assessment video, how to do skill assessment, okay? That video will give you everything you need. Now, I need to tell you something and give you options, okay? So for Engineering Australia, when you click it, you will find out your skill assessing authority. When you go there, you will see the list of all the engineering occupation, because it's Engineering Australia. Now, for civil engineer, because it's one of their top notch, engineering, mechanical, civil, and electrical and stuff, okay? They require you to do portfolio. There are some organizations in Australia and online that help people, engineers, with portfolio building and stuff. Anyways, however, you can downgrade if you want, because there are civil, is it civil something draft person? There's another one, civil construction something. You decide whether you want to downgrade your occupation and do your skill assessment and go for visa 482, 491 and so on, okay? But when you watch my video on skill assessment, you will see. And I want you to check other occupation that you think you can match with, okay? And see your options, okay? The video that will guide you very well, because I think you are new here, is that video on skill assessment. I will try and post it under this video when we finish, because I see I have a lot of new people here today, okay? All right. Oh, wow. I wanted to take all the existing questions here, but now there's a lot of questions coming up online. Thank you. You're welcome. Can administration graduate be? I don't know what is administration graduate. Is a business administrator or what? What is administration graduate? Tell me. Which one do you say does he apply for African nationality? You need to be specific. I was talking from someone that is a Nigerian, that is an Italian, has Italian citizenship and passport. So I don't know whether is that information you were saying it was applicable to Nigerians, people in Nigeria. Is not. Working holiday visa is for certain people in Europe. Okay. If that is what you're asking me. Certificate needed for the fire position is white card. You cannot get white card from outside of Australia for now, because it's being controlled. You see why I said always ask me your question specific so that I know what to answer. Induction safety. You can get induction safety. There can be private schools or private organizations that can offer you that one online. But for white card, try and see. If you go for white card online, you should have searched these things online now. Australia white card, how to obtain Australia white card, or organization that offers this thing. But the white card is the one that is the real challenge. It's being controlled by the government, okay, government organization. So it hasn't been given to private organization for them. You know, when it's given to private, they're going to run it online and stuff. But it's still being controlled by people inside in Australia, okay? Yeah. You cannot have my contact if you need one-on-one. If this what we are doing here is not enough and you don't want to ask your question, please come for consultation. I will post a link under under the comment section of this. If you cannot ask a question here and you think you have more to say, please come for consultation, okay? How are you? I am fine. You're from India. I am from Australia. How are you? Means Teachers Registration Council. You have Teacher Registration Council. What does that mean? Do you have a teaching qualification? What teaching qualification do you have? What is your qualification? You are registered with Teachers Registration Council. You are registered with the Teacher Board. Yes. What are your qualification and experience, my darling? Tell me. Thanks. You have answered well. Oh my God. Thank you. Bless you. Please, madam, what welders and pipe fitter job? They are online. Welder fitters and stuff. They are online jobs. They are tradies. Go to Indeed, Seek Australia, Indeed Australia. Go be searching for job there if there's a job you want. Okay. Thank you, Esther. Thank you. Please, can you guys please like my video? A lot of people are coming online. Please liking my video and sharing my video. God bless you. Like and share. Like and share. God bless you. God bless you. We're already 30 minutes in. Oh my gosh, what are the chances of a Nigerian lawyers migrating? The chances is that it is hard for you to practice because you need to. You know now, you should know. A lawyer asking me this question. All the lawyers that have come for consultation with me, they even by the time they come for consultation, they will tell me, Jane, I know that it's hard to do this. So I want to know my other chances. It is hard. You know how someone cannot come to Nigeria and practice as a lawyer? That is how you cannot just come and practice. You need to go for law school, is it not? There in Nigeria. You should know this thing. Just like doctors as well. So, you have answered that question. Okay? Please, whoa. Yes, TSS visa. Skill shortage, temporary skill shortage. It's a family visa now. TSS is a family visa, 482. People come here with their family on 482. Now family visa be that one. Now that one is a family visa. Yes. Yes, Nana is a family visa. Tell your employer to sponsor your family. Ask them first, beg them, request. Please, would you be able to, when they offer you that job, tell them, please, I would like to come with my family, blah, 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 with a tight-knit family, blah, 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 blah. So that even my husband, my partner will be able to provide support, or my wife will be able to provide support, blah, 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 blah. Request for support to bring your family in. Most of them has done that. Yes. I was answering the question of Ada question. She posted that she has blah 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 blah. So I was trying to Delexty, my woman, how are you? I didn't know it was you. Thank you. Don't mind that one. She just give me abbreviation. Thank you for even explaining. Because we want more question. We want more information from her to know whether she has a qualification and experience needed for teachers. Thank you. Delexi, thank you. How are you? Long time, long time. How are you? Oh, Order of God, please help me with teaching job. Yeah, you can never get a teaching job in Australia if you are not registered. So what you should be doing is helping yourself to go and get registered by go and do skill assessment and watching my video. So when you get your positive skill assessment, tell me to find you a job. Then I will give you links. You will go and apply. Go do your positive skill assessment because you can never, whether by miracle or by anything, it can never happen. No one will employ you as a teacher in Australia if you are not registered with the Teachers Board. So go do your skill assessment. Once you get a positive skill assessment, come and tell me, I have a positive skill assessment as a teacher. Help me with a job. I challenge you, go do that. Okay. Please help me. I've answered the teaching job one. Education and masters in educational psychology. Yeah. BSc psychology, PhD. What is your experience? Prophetess, I need to know your experience. You had a very enticing qualification. BSc psychology, PGD education. In that PGD, I hope you did a teaching practice. Because there are PGD that is more of theory. In that your PGD, did you do a teaching practice? Okay? But what I want you to tell me, it is your experience now. Tell me your experience. Let me know whether you are qualified to go for other course, other skills, other occupation that is not even teaching. Okay? Yeah. Delexi, hi Delexi. Yes. What is yes? Yes of what? Tell me your skills. Okay, you have teaching practice in PGD. Very good. Tell me your experience, please. Shoot your experience before I go off. Seen anyone who came in from overseas of recent through Dharma? People come with Dharma, okay? But Orano Dharma is a yearly thing. It happens all the time. Delexi, it's happening. It's a yearly thing. It's not new. It's not scarce. People come with that, okay? But remember, it's 482. It's visa 482. So most people will come with visa 482. It can be Dharma or normal TSS or a medium scheme, okay? Please, ma, can you help me find the skill assessment test and let me know how to? Okay, I will post a skill assessment video here after this thing, so it will guide you. Okay. Hello, I am BSc nursing, have 10 years experience from Bangladesh. You are eligible if you are registered, but you're going to be registered with Australian Nursing Board, with APRA. That's where the problem is, the challenge is, because they require you to write exam. So what you do is you do what is called self-assessment. Yes, I made a video here on this channel, how to migrate to Australia as an overseas trained nurse. Find that video on this channel. Go to my playlist. You see nursing migration to Australia. Watch that video. It will give you a link where you do a self-check. Once you do your self-check, it's not a test. They will be asking you question: where do you qualify, which school, blah blah blah. They will list your step that you go through to register with them. That's the only way you can even get a job or get a visa to Australia as a nurse. All right, I am tired. It's time to go off. We postpone for next day. I'm still coming out from my sickness. I don't want to stress too much. I have stayed here for 37 minutes. Okay, all right. On doctor's advice, I can't stress too much. I can't stay 1 hour here. I am sorry, guys. Keep your question coming. I will come live again, hopefully tomorrow. I'm coming live again tomorrow. I promise you guys. I don't know the time, but put your notification on. Type your question somewhere. Once I come online, please shoot. I will answer it. I'm coming live again tomorrow, okay? All right, guys. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye for now. I'm so sorry. Bye-bye for now.